Welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the show. Welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio with Emmy Hikins and our lovely singer and a songwriter all the way from London, Trevor Gear. He's also a musician. So Trevor, what are most of your songs about?
It's a good question. I think a variety of subjects really. I'll give you one or two examples. A few months ago I wrote a song called Hold My Hand, and that was kind of a tribute to a young guy called Stephen Sutton, who I believe died about a year, 18 months ago from cancer. He was only 19. It was quite well.
Oh yeah, I know him. Was he in the news?
It was in the news, yes indeed.
Was he like a 17-year-old boy?
I think he was 19, something like that, yeah. They interviewed him, I think, even in his hospital bed, and he was the most inspiring young man, because he seemed to have no fear. He knew what was going to happen. He knew he was dying. He had very bad cancer. It had returned to him, and he was such an incredible example of fortitude, of positivity, and it was hard to take in. And at the same time, somebody called Linda Bellingham, who was quite a well-known actress, she died at a similar time. It may have been about 2 years ago now. So I wrote a song, as I say, a few months ago called Hold My Hand, about the idea of it being somebody being told that they didn't have long to live. And so that sounds a negative theme, but it wasn't. It was written about the beauty of life, that life is wonderful and that we need to sort of appreciate every moment. So there's that theme. Clearly, love and friendship feature in my songs. Some years ago, a neighbour, a couple, she said, "Oh, Trevor, can you write me a song?" Because she knew I used to write and record my own stuff. And so I did write her a song. Her name was Sue, and it's about friendship and saying what a good friend she was. I think when you write a song, you have some poetic license and you go off where the song leads you. But it was about special friendship. So that obviously features. Another theme is inspiration, how others can inspire us either in love terms or in life terms. I've written a song called 747, which is about flying, quite inevitably, about the jumbo jet. So I think my songs cover a fair range of subjects.
Yes. Right, so do you have any albums out at the moment?
Not specifically out, no. One of my songs was on a compilation album which was released in the middle of this year. I believe it's on iTunes, but it wasn't the compilation album. It was unsigned artists, quite a few, and it wasn't promoted. So really, I don't think too much happened with it. But I mean, I've got my own albums which I've created on CD and quite a lot on YouTube as well. So, but never thus far had the privilege, if you like, of being formally released and signed or anything like that. I believe it's quite clearly a very difficult industry to get into. But which is why I'm very pleased to be given this platform with your radio station and with Deepstuff generally to try and get my stuff out there, if you like.
See what you mean. So this is the opportunity that you're going to have to tell us about your YouTube clips, if you have, and be if you can be specific about the channels, because our listeners might want to be checking it out. So if you have a YouTube channel, can you just tell us how to find it, please?
Yes, absolutely. Well, it simply is going on to youtube.com, putting in my name, Trevor Gear, and my channel should come up, or at least a couple of my videos, and from there you should be able to link in. I think at the moment there's probably about 20 or 25 tracks on there.
Wow.
With various videos. I mean, one actually I did with my daughter fairly recently of one of my songs, and I actually filmed sea, the tide coming in at Eastbourne.
Yeah.
Lovely sea waves and things, with the song then in the background, which she then cleverly edited with the words coming up and so on. Very ideal for the words of the song. So yes, that's just one example. But there's, as I say, 25 songs on YouTube just by searching for my name, Trevor Gear, Gear, and they can be accessed in that way.
Brilliant. So we're going to take another short break now. Please don't go away. You're listening to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio with Emmy Hikins and a lovely musician and a songwriter, also a singer, all the way from London, Trevor Gear. We'll be back shortly. Please don't go away.